So I actually did the mobile home park video the other day and posted it, but for some reason it violated the community guidelines and I had to take it down, or it got taken down, so I'm gonna do it again. LoopNet is where I found this particular listing, and let's go take a look at it. As you can see, it's advertised as a 36-unit mobile home park for $495 at an 11% cap rate. And here are some of the pictures of the property. One of the key things that I liked about the property, in addition to it being owner finance, was the fact that all of the public city services for water and sewer were all paid by the tenant. They were all individually, metered, if you will. So it was about a 5-hour drive. And once we got there, we got to the park, and this is the first mobile home that we saw. And you can see for yourself, it's just not habitable by humans. The next one had smoke coming up from it. Again, there's nothing like getting your eyes on these properties firsthand. You start online, but if you get serious about one, you better get in the car and you better drive. If you notice, the car is bobbling a lot, and that's because the roads are horrible. The roads are gonna need to be completely redone. And I found out some stuff from city services that I'll do in another video. But in this video, I just wanna show you that the fact of the matter is, I was told that the property needed work and it had a lot of upside potential. But because I don't think the owner had been to the property at this point, I think he purchased it sight unseen, and I think he had owned it for like 4 years and never really come to it until I think maybe a couple of weeks prior. I don't think he really knew how bad it was. But me driving through it, it was clear that, okay, this is basically a land deal. And what do I mean by that? I mean that I'm looking at the value of the land and the land alone, because to me, there doesn't seem to be any real income coming from this thing. So we continue on through the park and just kind of trying to see if there's any opportunity anywhere. And all we can see is a lot of overgrown trees. We found another property. It looks like it might be, habited. I don't know. There was a young man driving his four-wheeler, and he stopped us to see if he could help us find whoever we were looking for. We explained that we were just, looking at the property, considering maybe buying it. So that's us stopping right here, talking to him. So then we just continue on to drive the loop around the property, and we see some more homes that are clearly not being occupied. And again, in my mind, I'm like, where is the money coming from for this place? Like, I don't see it. I was told that, it was maybe generating $4,000 or so a month. And it was hard for me to see. So we just keep driving around, and you'll see me dip my camera down because there were people living in the one that we're about to pass. And out of respect for them, I just, lowered my camera for a second so as to not record them. And then we just kept it moving. But bottom line is, you got to go and lay eyes on these properties yourself after you see them online. And at this point, believe it or not, there was some dispute about that structure after I did talk to the owner. I called him after I got done with the tour and asked him some more questions. And there's some dispute about that building and who it belongs to and so far and so on. But at this point, I'm not even still discouraged. I'm like, it looks bad, but let's just see what we can do. My husband was like, you'd have to tear this whole thing down and just start all over again. But me, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna go back, do a little bit more research, and then make this guy an offer, and then, that's just gonna be that on that. So I'll talk to you guys about that in the next video. Talk to you later. Peace.